WBBL Final Series heads to Brisbane for the Challenger. After their first finals victory on Wednesday, the Sydney Thunder face off against the Brisbane Heat.
Catch it!
Oh, and just out of the reach of the fielder at mid-wicket. Straight away, it is on. Times that nicely. That will race away. They've got this ground in wonderful condition. It is dry and quick. Oh, and straight away Vol goes. Ball shaped away. She went for it. Thick edge back onto the stumps. And Hancock gets her 8th wicket of the tournament. It's the big one.
Vol goes for 20. And Sydney Thunder have lost their first wicket for 25.
Jonathan, their leading wicket taker, strikes straight away, and she is pumped.
Well, Jess Jonathan has been pumped all season. 2 for 42.
She hits that pretty well fielded there. Catch taken. Hancock sits underneath it, judged it beautifully, and Wilson's gone. Parsons picks up a big wicket.
The Brisbane Heat are rolling on. The Thunder are 3 for 51, and Talia Wilson is gone.
Catch it!
Oh, what a catch from Jonathan. At full stretch, she had to rise in the air to clutch it, and that is a huge breakthrough.
She's scoring runs, she's taking wickets, and now Jess Jonathan, at a moment that matters most, the prize wicket of her opposing skipper, Phoebe Litchfield. We've seen that fist pump a couple of times tonight. This is how much it means to the Brisbane Heat. Gets off the turf, hangs on to the mark, inspiring the Lions girls for tomorrow. Litchfield, she goes for 15, 4 for 56.
She had a pretty bad shoulder injury last year, so it's been really cool for her just to focus on bowling her best legging, which she's doing really well tonight, so I'm really pleased for her.
Stay on the mic for your team. Stay on the microphone every time you get a chance to come on. Say yes, because wickets fall left, right and centre. Hey, good luck for the rest of this game. We'll let you go. But,
thanks, guys.
All the best.
No, appreciate it. Thank you.
So Adams goes. It was an interesting shot to play early in the innings.
Yeah, well, one thing that Grace Parson does is she gives it a good turn, and it's slower through the air. And Georgia Adams, I'm not quite sure what she was thinking. No doubt she'll look at that and be a bit disappointed, but she goes without scoring, and it's 5 for 56.
So she clobbers that. There's a fielder there, though. Charlie Knott stood absolutely statuesque, straight into the buckets. And Sammy Joe goes, there's 6 down.
Well, these spinners wreaking havoc. Parson, now Jess Jonathan, she picks up 2 wickets, straight down to Charlie Knott. Sammy Joe Johnson just couldn't help herself. I guess she was thinking, if it's in my zone, I have to back my ability to clear the boundary. We've seen her do it at this ground, but not on this occasion. She departs for 4. Thunder in terrible trouble now. 6 for 61.
Leroy goes.
In a bit.
She's gone. It's a terrific catch.
For Charlie Knott out there, you could hear Grace Harris kind of helping her, asking her to come in. I don't think I've seen her put a catch down like that. She is just safe as houses. 2 hands around it. Nice little dive at the end, and Annika Leroyd trying to find the boundary, trying to get some runs for Sydney Thunder. Departs for 9. 7 for 69.
She Kennedy in the game here. Nicely struck. That is a beautiful hit by Hannah Darlington. It was an easy swing of the bat. Well, that's a full toss and well and truly put away. Straight down the ground, beautifully played. It's a lovely shot. It's going to take some stopping, and they won't be able to. So 16 runs from the second of the surge overs, and suddenly the Thunder have got some momentum. 7 for 94. That is well hit. That is an outstanding shot. from Tennille Peschel, who goes over the rope for the second time.
But she's got very good changes of pace, Sam Bates, and she's quite tall.
That is a good shot as Pandy. She's hit that hard. It's down to you, but it's going to fly right over the top of your head. So Darlington joins the six-inning party here. And that's another big over. 14 runs from it, 7 for 115. And so Darlington comes at it, gets it full, and gets it to the rope. Gee, it is a massive blow again. Into the night sky it goes. And another one that clears the rope. And again, she gets the full toss. Has she got enough of this? No, she forced the error from not, however, and they'll come back for what might be a very, very valuable 2 runs. And I sense that's a bit of an exasperated Jess Jonathan, who thumps the bails off the stumps to conclude that innings.
And just even the fact that Charlie Knott put down that catch, and we were talking about how safe she is, just shows you the switch in the momentum. Smiles galore in Sydney Thunder, because they did not expect to get up there. 7th wicket fell at 69. Litchfield is beside herself. She just wants to jump on these two.
That's great. She knows, she knows. There's been moisture around this area for a week. There's been a couple of showers around today. Ishmael with ball in hand. Harris on strike. And what a start from Grace Harris. Straight bat, left elbow, as Kirby Short said, high and strong.
She was reminding herself about what she calls her number 9, and she held that shape beautifully.
Oh, got her, there it is. She couldn't resist, fell for it, and Harris is gone, and that is a huge blow.
I actually think Grace Harris thought it was going to be an arm ball. It wasn't. It was a stock delivery, delivered a little bit wider of the crease, wider of the stumps. It actually gripped and held. So it's the 7th time now that Sam Bates has picked up Grace Harris. That is the ultimate matchup. Grace Harris goes for 7. Heat now, 1 for 14.
Gone, no, put down. It was flushed off the bat and flew through the air. Takes her on, brilliantly executed. Bates won't get there. She gets on top of that as well. Very sweetly timed by Redmayne, who twice in the over seized on the short ball and put him away. 14 runs from the over, 1 for 36. She's timed that beautifully, knows where the gap is there. Couple of hops it takes to get to the rope. That's beautifully struck. Redmayne gets one full and she's put it away. She seized on the bad balls, Georgia Redmayne, with great effect. Rodrigues put down by Ishmael. Oh, it was a big moment. Oh! Put down. There was a bit of glove on it, I suspect, and hasn't been able to stop it from going all the way. Width, and she just hammers her straight back over her head, and the ball pitches. And Darlington overcommitted, unfortunately. The ball looked like it might have taken a turn away from her. And that is out of here.
It's the footwork of Jemima Rodrigues that just disrupts things for the bowler. See her move at the last moment.
So Redmayne goes through that area where she can be found out. Not on this occasion. Finds the gap, times it sweetly, gets it to the rope again. It's her 5th boundary. And Knight just finds a way backward of square, beautifully timed. Brings up the 100, and they are galloping towards this 134. Redmayne finds the gap. It's beautifully played, and that is such a good effort. No avail. Vol did everything she could. It was getting there at a rate of knots.
Oh.
Gee, that's well played. That sounded pure off the bat of Charlie Knott. Through 4. That's beautifully played. There's no one down there. And Charlie Knott finds the boundary. 8 runs required. That's a good shot. And that is that with her 50 up. And a boundary to end it all. Georgia Redmayne thoroughly deserves to strike the winning blow. And the Brisbane Heat go into the final against the Renegades at the MCG on Sunday afternoon with a crushing defeat of the Sydney Thunder.
The 4th final in 7 seasons for the Brisbane Heat. They are such a consistently performing side. Georgia Redmayne, she was the star with the bat. 3 key wickets for Grace Parsons with the ball. In these big moments, the Brisbane Heat squad, different people find their opportunities to step up and contribute, and that is a very happy dugout.
Brilliant partnership, 45 from 32. Knott had to do her job when Rodrigues went off retired hurt. That becomes the big story now from a perspective of the final on Sunday and then the first of the ODIs on Thursday when we're back here, Australia taking on India. We'll know more about that in the coming 24 to 36 hours, I'm sure. But for the here and now, pats on the back, but a job still to be done